Zeofate plays Horizon Forbidden West. And welcome everybody. Today we're overriding Cauldron Door.
To understand what's going on in there, you're gonna need one of these. On the temple. Just like this. There's blue light on the door. Yeah, it takes some getting used to.
Don't worry, Zoe. I'll help.
Now listen. The machines we've been fighting, they're different. More dangerous. That means there's something very powerful somewhere beyond that door. And it wants us dead. Follow my lead. And be ready for anything. Let's go.
She is way out of her depth.
We have to find the core of this place.
Aloy, going somewhere? There's so much metal.
Who built this place? Machines. Not like any you've seen before.
There we go.
Machines in here. I have to take them out.
Right behind you. Let the hunt begin!
Over here, you!
Oh, hi.
I finished that machine!
Yeah, that's nice. You got that one. Didn't get this one.
This one's done! Is all I need. So this is a cauldron, where machines are born.
It looks like one, but... if the land gods come and go, then they aren't just made here. They're being repaired, too.
And the spirit you're after is in here?
Minerva? Maybe. But... I have a feeling that's not all. Another wall. Not going that way.
Always got to look around in here. Mainly because most times you're coming in and you're not going to be able to come back.
Fresh of air.
Didn't see this path here. That... That looks...
Those cables are glowing.
I've seen them before. They're like an infection. That thing I said, that wants us dead. It takes over places like these and makes killer machines. It's called hazardous.
Even the mountain is brought to birds.
Looks like those cables are blocking the way up. You two wait here. I'll find another path.
Okay.
Standing on this floor panel, activated something. Looks like parts of those pillars are rotating. Maybe if I shoot the gears, I can lock them into place. Make a path up.
How are you doing, Zef?
This place was meant for the land gods. And no Utaro has ever set foot in here. But I had to, right? To help you and Aloy. To find Far.
You did the right thing, Zef.
Okay, shoot the gears with what? Not what I meant to do.
That worked!
That did something.
There. Should be able to climb all the way up now.
There she goes.
This device. The second son.
Another floor panel. But I can't shoot the gears on the pillars from here. Maybe if I can find something to weigh this down?
Come on.
Did you find a way across, Aloy?
I'm working on it.
Come on. Thank you.
This crate should be heavy enough.
Anything else in here of any use? Yes.
Can't fit the crate through that opening.
I wonder if that can go through there.
I think I can get the crate through that shield. I'll have to go around.
Yeah, it's kind of what I thought was going to happen.
Okay, getting there. More pillars. Might be a way across, if I can get them into the right position. That did it. The gears on the pillars should be exposed now. There. Should be able to get across now.
She's so high up.
Don't fall, Aloy!
No shit!
How's it going up there, Aloy?
I think I'm getting close. One more set of pillars. There should be a floor panel nearby to activate them. Going down. Time to go. Okay, now I can cross.
Okay, that's gone through.
Festus's cables are all over that node. But maybe I can override.
It's not what I told you to do. Okay, you show the prompt, and then you're like, oh, or we're just gonna tease the prompt. Thank you.
The cables are moving.
They're drawing back. We can climb up that vent.
How do we cross?
Cables are twisted around that node on the other side. I'll see if I can get to it.
We'll wait here.
Whoa! That was quite a jump.
That was close.
Okay, now, how to get up to the node.
Okay. No, I told you to
Back up
jump.
there.
Are you okay down there?
Yeah.
Not gonna give me an easy way up. No, I'm gonna have to retrace the entirety. How do I get back up there now? There we go. There we go. It's what I meant to do.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
You made it.
Come on over, you two.
Transfer your armament to Unit G Mark 1.
Who is that?
Hephaestus. It's taken over this whole place.
Activate Gamma Matrix 5.
Looks like there's another node on the other side, near that door.
Go do your thing.
How to get to that node on the other side?
Unit G Mark.
There's still no sign of Fa.
It's a big place. We'll keep looking.
Increase throughput by 20%. Engage active distribution. J1 Zeta. Transfer secondary antigens to
That was a mistake. That was completely unintentional.
transfer your armament to Unit G Mark 1.
Who is that?
Hephaestus. It's taken over this whole place.
Activate Gamma Matrix 5. Begin fueling of Unit G Mark
Reach that from here.
1.
There's still no sign of Fa.
It's a big place. We'll keep looking.
Increase throughput by 20%.
Forgot about that for a second there.
Engage active distribution J1 Zeta.
Looks like there's another node on the other side, near that door.
Transfer secondary antigens to materials B5 and 12.
kind of blatantly obvious he's planning on killing everybody.
She's in the air.
Don't let go, Aloy!
No shit!
Wasn't planning on it. Ride's over. Okay. Now what?
Assessment complete.
There's the note.
Increase in
Who is Hephaestus? What does it want with us?
It's taken over facilities before to build deadly machines. But it wasn't always hostile. It used to be part of something good. Something called Gaia.
More of those cables covering that door.
Come on. I didn't. That's not what I told you to do.
Oh no. What has Hephaestus done to her?
Turn it into a weapon. Which sooner or later will be unleashed.
And then, plain so. If my people see what it has become, if one of our gods attacks them,
You know what we have to do. Are you ready? We have to get down there.
Let's see here. Yeah, that should do for weapons. skill these up again? No, I guess not. Okay. Okay.
That dome of light. It's protecting the machine.
Yeah. There should be a node I can override nearby to shut it down. Here we go.
Brought to us.
I'm sorry, Phil.
Noisy! More machines are coming!
Take care of them, Aloy. Machine's got heavy weapons on its back. If I can detach them, I can use them against it.
You're down.
I've hunted bigger machines than you!
No good. Need ammo.
Need help!
Warning a machine that nearly killed us?
It's still her god.
I do not grieve for a god or a machine, but because I no longer know what to believe. Look, so if you want, you can go back home. Do I still have one? And if so, for how long? Can you really heal our lands? Save my people? One step at a time. But it starts now. This time I missed it.
Big bags always claim this or that is inevitable as they're losing.
Not bad. Up we go. There's more.
How about no? There's more stuff I wanted to.
Like Aloy said, this is only the beginning. Aloy, the core. My focus is showing holograms on it.
They look like machines.
There must be overrides. Knowledge on how to tame machines.
And you can learn this?
Let's find out.
I'm gathering all the supplies
Ready for
first,
anything now?
because there are times that these things will automatically kick you out of cauldrons or anything else like this. So I'm going through and making sure I have everything before that happens. I mean, it may not happen, but better safe than sorry.
I should probably get those overrides before moving on. They might come in handy.
Sounds like a plan.
So these overrides grant you the power to soothe angry machines?
Well, once I hack into the core again, yes.
Okay, looks to be about it. No, figures, missed one.
Looks like Festus has been upgrading the security graduates. Some of the data's been corrupted. Not much I can do about that right now.
Got what you need?
Yes.
Let's press on then.
Okay, let's start heading out.
Greetings, graduates of Cradle 9. Welcome to the regional... Error. Unauthorized access detected.
That doesn't sound good.
Was that the spirit? Minerva?
I don't think so. At least, not directly.
Attention. All personnel must vacate the facility immediately.
Something doesn't want us here.
Just making sure there's nothing back there.
What exactly was this place?
Seen anything like it before?
No. There. That's our way out.
Error. Unauthorized access. Initiating facility lockdown. Stay out.
What's going on?
Well, at least the emergency lights work.
What just happened?
Minerva's definitely here. And I think it's trying to keep us out. I'll scout ahead, see if there's a way to get us in.
You sure we shouldn't come with you?
Well, yeah, Minerva could be dangerous. Let me make sure it's safe.
Okay.
We'll be right here if you need us.
Yeah, red actually hurts the eyes a little bit.
Okay, I need to find where Minerva's hiding. I should look for a way to access the facility systems. Locked.
Alert. Restricted access. You are not wanted here.
Nope, sorry. You're not getting rid of me that easily, Minerva.
So I'm
What are
definitely
all
gonna
those cables in the center for?
probably gonna have to loot this place after.
Might be able to pull that open. Let's see where this leads.
Okay, not going that way.
I can feel a draft above. Might be a way out of this shaft.
This is why you explore. Not going that way.
And I'm outside. I need to find a way back into the facility. I can get Minerva to cooperate, I can merge it with Gaia. Finally bring her back. And we can start fixing the blight, the storms, and maybe she can help me figure out who those strangers in the proving lab were. Why did they have a clone of Elizabeth? Why did they want it back up?
Because they're planning on clearing everything out, making everything set up the way they want it. Because you guys are aberrations. At least that's my bet.
Pipes up there. Might lead me to a way back in. But how to reach them?
Very carefully, that's how.
Aha. Another shaft. Okay, now I've got to find a way to plug into this place.
Alert. System core penetrated.
Minerva, I need the console. Please.
Access denied.
It didn't used to be like this. Do you remember it? Anything? You were part of something bigger once. Something good. Gaia. That's right. She can live again. But only if you give her the chance. I can't reboot her without you.
Aloy, cease.
I think you'll disappear into her. Become part of her. Like you used to be.
Misery will cease.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Minerva. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Minerva function to original code. Do you wish to initiate heuristic matrix?
Here goes.
Greetings, Dr. Sobek. A moment. Scanning data. So it is Aloy, not Elizabeth. We have much to discuss, but initialization of my heuristic matrix will not be complete for several minutes more. In the meantime, I suggest you familiarize yourself with this facility. It is our best option for a base of operations, and you can make use of its equipment to improve your ability to override machines.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good.
Shall I grant access to your companions? They will be here shortly.
Okay, but don't overwhelm them, okay? They don't have a lot of experience with things like, well, you.
So no fake this time?
No. This time she's real. Varl, Zo. This is Gaia.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Gaia's still, waking up. Let's look around.
I will highlight the location of the lab on your focus. I have established a network between your focuses, allowing you to communicate when apart.
Good. So what was this place?
A regional control center, where Zero Dawn progeny would have overseen terraforming operations in the area. I suggest you explore this facility, Aloy, until my initialization is complete.
Are we actually getting a base of operations?
What's all this?
This was intended as the main gathering space for control center operatives.
You could fit a good number of people in here.
Or maybe just a few. To start with, you two go ahead. I'm going to poke around a bit.
Okay, not going that way.
So this place was here all this time.
Locked.
Built for people who would never show up.
Why didn't they?
So this was... Remember that guy I told you about? Ted Farrow? He... sabotaged things. It wasn't supposed to be this way.
Okay, so... So I've got to craft the overrides. Okay.
Huh. Looks like I need data from machine parts to fix the corrupted override.
My initialization is complete. You may continue to explore the facility, Aloy. When you are ready, return to the control room. We have much to discuss.
Looks like an office.
Correct. The facility was designed with a number of private offices.
I guess it's nice to have a space to call your own.
This would have been an access point for advanced training modules on terraforming operations. Unfortunately, those modules were deleted when the Apollo database was destroyed.
That's too bad.
Bathrooms, showers.
What's this space for?
This
This would have been the sleeping quarters for Control Center operatives.
Reminds me of the bedhouse aspirants had to sleep in the night before the proving.
Hey, Gaia? Why doesn't this door have power?
At my current operating level, I am only able to restore functionality to part of this facility. In time, that may change.
Got it. Looks like another office.
If no one's ever been here, who built all this?
Gaia did. With the help of machines. Oh, I've been down here before. It's where I first got into the facility.
What's all this stuff for?
This facility was designed to process an immense amount of data from the terraforming system. This is where it would have been stored.
Door won't open. Guess Gaia hasn't been able to restore access yet. Looks like some kind of storage room.
Aloy, you have now visited all accessible rooms of the facility.
Okay, so we will go back, we will talk to Gaia, and call this episode a close.
Okay. Maybe it's time to talk to Gaia.
I'll leave you to it.
Hello, Aloy.
Hi. So you're... ready?
Yes. Initialization is complete. All tests show that my heuristic matrix launched correctly and is stable. You must have many questions.
Yeah,
You know shit.
but two big ones first. We're not gonna be able to fix the biosphere without making you whole. I ran a search for your subfunctions at the Hades Proving Lab, but Minerva was the only one I found.
Thankfully, the sensory capabilities of this facility are far more advanced. I will search for the others now. Transmitting query pattern. Receiving. Of Apollo, Artemis, and Eleuthia, I can find no trace. They are simply gone.
What about the others?
Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon are revealed. They lie within reach. Procurable.
And Hephaestus?
It too stands revealed, but it is not like the others.
That's for sure.
In the years since the extinction signal, Hephaestus has evolved. Moreover, it is not confined to a single location. It haunts the global network that connects cauldrons to each other across the planet, making it exceptionally difficult to subdue.
Let me guess. We need it bad?
Correct. Its capabilities are essential. Without it, I can only delay the extinction of life on Earth. Hephaestus is our only hope of a permanent solution.
So we start there?
Unfortunately, we cannot. Procuring Hephaestus can only be attempted after my own capabilities have been significantly enhanced.
Grab the other subordinate functions first, then Hephaestus.
Precisely so.
So, Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon. How do I capture them?
To recover a subordinate function, you will have to travel to its location, and find the physical processor to which it escaped. Then, exactly as you did with Minerva, you must use the master override to revert the subordinate function to its original code state.
And then how do I get it back here?
The subordinate function must be loaded onto a data storage device and physically carried back to this facility.
The cartridge your root kernel was stored on?
Yes. Its capacity is limited, so it can only carry one subordinate function at a time. But in all other respects, it will suffice.
Maybe you can help me make sense of something. A while ago, I had a run-in with a group of strangers who tried to kill me. They had machine servitors and a clone of Elizabeth Sobek with them.
Yes, this was recorded by your focus.
Do you know who they are?
The answer to that question is related to the extinction signal that woke Hades, prompting my predecessor's self-destruction.
The extinction signal? Okay, that sounds ominous.
The signal did not come from Earth, Aloy. The calculations are complicated, but it appears to have originated 81 trillion kilometers away. A distance so vast that light itself requires 8.611 years to cross it.
Okay, so what's so far away and why does it want us dead?
The Sirius star system.
Sirius? But that's where Far Zenith, their ship.
The Odyssey.
Yes, that's where it was headed. But it blew up. Unless... I don't... Why make it seem like they failed?
Prevent
They didn't want anyone to
retaliation.
know. They didn't want future humans to think that they were out there. Wait. The strangers who tried to kill me at the Hades Proving Lab? The ones with the clone? Are you saying that they're from... that they're descendants of... Far Zenith?
Yes, that is my conclusion.
I guess I should get going and start bringing back subordinate functions.
Yes. Once we have them, we can focus on the reacquisition of Hephaestus. When that is achieved, I will have complete control of the Zero Dawn system, and the ability to produce as many machines as needed to defeat the Far Zenith threat.
An army of machines. Sounds like a plan. So, the 3 procurable sub-functions. What can you tell me about their locations?
When my predecessor destroyed herself, the subordinate functions sought physical processors capable of holding them. So in each case you will be looking for a powerful computer of some kind. Ether is the closest, and therefore might be the easiest to acquire. However, it appears to be in the middle of Tanakh territory. My knowledge of that tribe is limited to data I read on your focus, but they seem to have a significant inclination towards violence.
Well, that's a nice way to put it. What about Poseidon and Demeter?
Poseidon has taken shelter in the desert south of this location. My substratal geography data indicates that a major old-world settlement called Las Vegas was located there.
A ruin in the middle of the desert, huh? Strange place for an AI devoted to water.
Agreed. As for Demeter, it appears to be located on the coast to the far west. Unfortunately, I am unable to provide any relevant data about the region. As such, it may be the most difficult to retrieve.
Okay, so 3 subordinate functions to go after. Ether, somewhere in Tenakth's territory. Poseidon in the desert, and Demeter on the coast.
Where will you begin?
Poseidon.
I think I'll head south. Try for Poseidon.
Understood.
The reason why is because it gives me a
Poseidon
breathing
now appears
math
the objective on your focus.
and enables me to swim for underwater.
Once it is merged, I may be able to detoxify rivers, streams, and lakes associated with the regional watershed. Though I will require Hephaestus and the control over machines that it offers to permanently stabilize the biosphere. Should you
Yes, we
change
know.
your mind, you can update your objective via your focus interface at any time. I will also transmit a summary of available data on all of the subordinate functions to you for reference. Is there anything else I can help you with? I know you have a great deal to accomplish.
I do, don't I?
Is something wrong?
I don't know. It's just that Elizabeth set the bar pretty high. She had a dream for you, for life on Earth, and a lot has gone wrong, and it's all on my shoulders to fix it. Do you think I can do it all? Repair the system, defeat Varzenith, live up to her example?
Absolutely. In her last message, my predecessor declared her unwavering conviction in your success. In you, all things are possible. You prevailed in purging Hades and rebooting my system core. You will prevail in this.
Thank you, Gaia. Well, I guess I should get going.
I have unlocked the facility's exits. One leads onward to the west. The other leads back down the mountain to Plainsong, should you wish to return east.
Varl?
Whoa! Gonna have to get used to that. That's you, Aloy?
Yeah. Gaia's opened the exits to this place. Can you and Zoe meet me by the west door?
Be right there.
Okay. So let's get out of here and get to a save point.
Okay. I need to bring Poseidon back for Gaia. Varl and Zoe are waiting for me by the west exit. But I could head back east first. Check on how Plainsong's doing after the attack.
Where's the campfire? No idea what that is, but
Gaia? What is this?
It is a control console for a drone-based imaging system connected to this dome. I will transmit the relevant data to your focus.
Huh. So this Cyclops is a network of drones to monitor the deteriorating biosphere conditions. I guess it was meant to display on the dome, but the drones aren't connected anymore. If I find the drones out in the wilds, I could get the data from them, use it to reconnect them and restore the display.
sure?
Yes. I think it'll be better this way.
After you, Aloy.
I need to head further west. To, get more of Gaia's components. Make her stronger. You two can stay here in the meantime. Gaia can help get you up to speed. I'm not trying to shut you out. It's like training.
Actually, I'm gonna go back east to get Erend. Bring him here. Look, allies, friends can help. We have a place to stay now, and like you said, Gaia can teach us, catch us up. It'll be okay.
Okay. Take these then.
One to wear, one for backup.
Are you going with him?
No. After what happened in the cave below, I want to stay here a while. There is much I need to understand. Maybe by the time you get back, I'll have a thing or two I can teach you.
Looking forward to it. When will you be back?
I'm not sure. But hopefully I'll have one of Gaia's missing components with me.
Be careful out there.
I hate it when
Even in
cutscenes just
Plainsong,
seem
we
to
heard
drag
how the
on.
Tenakth clanlands are suffering from storms, machines, and now Regala.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Good hunting, Aloy.
Especially when you want to be able to save and...
The Tenakth clanlands.
Okay,
Somewhere out there's 3 of Gaia's sub-functions. And who knows what else.
guess I gotta go out the other exit, because I need the campfire to save.
There's the snow.
Okay, so with that, that's the end of this episode. So thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's episode as we got our own base. And we will see you all next time.